You call it 67. I call it 5794, 1836, 31, 5712 on 2. You have your motion block to non-block if you're running on 1. And then on 3, Mr. Woodson, Mr. Brait, that would be your check to your blast isotel compared to if I'm moving my zone read. Because you're not going to use that to pitch. You're going to bite that. How often you see head up ends. In view of model that on 3rd and 8 on 3rd and 8 and 2 and 4, that should be your primary if you're in control of the run greater than 80%. That's how often you run 5 wide receiver set to checks to the Z read based on the wonderment of if you've thrown off or thrown twice as a quarterback. This is how you know faking a throw to not, man. This is where it's too much of the rest of that team. Damn it. And this is where the cool part is of the NFL. This was the year that I have the hardest part to how I see it. This is still my favorite game to ever watch. This is where I would wonder where Ron and I had a bet in view of John Harbaugh's contract. I'm like, it's your wonder in the view of the state. Because, see, there's your zone tell to you could have picked up the blocker to how much you wonder that at 5 and 7 stop drop. That is the difference. If I'm seeing a bull rush on my left hand side in my power and get up head up, and if I am 19 inches to 23 inches and a quarter, and why it's called 5794 because the 13 to 6, your 6-3 is your check to the 3 slants. My 5 is if I'm on a 1 or on 2 based on my hurry up. And my ISO is my scoop tell compared to if I'm pulling. You can technically direct snap to the running back in that. You can technically pull in that formation. And the other part in that trips is you can move the offset linebacker or the wide receiver into motion onto the other side, which allows you to justify wildcat. And that model, or more appropriately, you direct snap to the motion wide receiver, and your pitch man is the running back. And then why the quarterback runs the different. You would know that more properly as the spread tell in F group. How Antoine Randall Ellison L ran and Tampa Cordell Stewart in Pittsburgh, and Michael Vick ran it predominantly